Everyone. So the session we are going to conduct today is SAP Basis and HANA Administration Demo. So SAP Basis and HANA Administration. I hope everyone able to hear me. Can anyone confirm? Is this clear? Am I audible?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
audible.
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. So yeah, the session we are going to conduct is SAP Basis and HANA Administration. So if you want to know something about SAP Basis and HANA, you should know first what is SAP. Then you will understand SAP Basis and HANA. If you want to know what is SAP, you should know first ERP. What is ERP? Then you'll understand what are the types of ERPs we have. Out of that, why SAP is better and why SAP is in demand in the market. Then, if SAP is in demand, obviously all other modules will be in demand, so that we will get some job opportunities in Basis and HANA administration. So let's start with that. First, start with learning ERP and etc. So this session will be like whatever the concepts you want to understand, we will present in a PPT manner. Later, when we dive into the sessions, we will discuss about some session. After that, the practical session will be displayed to you. Later, the practice you will be done via our mentors' help. So let's get into ERP. What is ERP? So if you see this, today our agenda is we'll understand what is ERP, what is SAP exactly, why SAP used as a ERP out of others. So when we discuss more about ERP, ERP means it's a software that helps businesses to manage their processes. Like if we consider a business, there will be a lot of processes or lot of modules or lot of divisions in the particular business. Might be sales, material management, finance, HR, finance. So many different modules will be there. So if I want to go with a organization structure, if I want to purchase some sales related software, some inventory related software, some finance related, it will become very hectic. Because sales, if I go with the software and if I go with the finance software, the both software should be integrated again, so it will be hectic. So for that purpose, ERP is a centralized solution for that. If you choose ERP, it contains all these modules included in that ERP setup itself. So ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. So if you see, the simplest way to define ERP is core processes need to run a company. So if you have a ERP, you can run your company in an easy way. Why we choose ERP is centralized data, automation of the tasks, and efficiency of the particular task which we are performing. Let's see some examples of centralized data. So centralized data, if I consider a retail store, there will be a lot of departments. Let us consider a small supermarket which will be having nearer to our houses. Example, maybe some Ratandeep or something like that. So there will be lot of departments in that. Sales, which means we are going to purchase some items, that will become sales. When they are doing some sales to the customers, their inventory will become less. Suppose I purchase some 10 milk packets. Immediately in their inventory, they might have 100 milk packets, and when I purchase the 10, it has to be reduced. And the person who is checking inventory should have a knowledge how many stock we have, particular milk packets, how many we have at this moment. So when it goes to some less amount, like maybe 20, he has to understand that okay, the stock is getting reduced. I have to immediately order that stock. He will order that. By the time the 20 milk packets will get over, he will get a new stock. Or else what will happen if you don't have a centralized data? When a customer is searching for some milk packets, there will be no stock. Then he will inform to some of the employee. They will go and inform to inventory guy. Inventory guy will order and it will come very late, so the business will be lost. So if I'm just telling a small supermarket, if you consider a large appliances, large companies, or let us consider some DMart kind of thing or some other huge organization, so we can't count the inventory daily by sitting there. To get centralized data, a person, inventory related person, will sit somewhere. He will check it in Excel sheets, how much data, how much uh, particular stock I have. So to get that kind of picture, we can use ERPs. So not only for inventory guy, I'm giving an example to you, for HRs, finance people. So the sales is done. Today we sold some of the items to all the customers. I got around 2000 customers today. So I can't tell to the finance guy what I sold today. So simply the finance guy will sit there, he will check the sales data. Simply he'll get Excel sheet, how much items, like what are the items sold today. All those list he will get in a single place. So that is a centralization meaning. Scenarios for this is, I told the same thing now. When a customer purchases an item, simply when I purchase some milk packets, inventory is updated immediately in real time. So out of 100 milk packets, 10 will be reduced, and inventory guy will immediately know that 10 items sold. Finance records the income, means when I purchase 10 milk packets, I'll pay some amount. Automatically this will be informed to the finance guy. So like that, the centralization will be there for the organizations. So benefits, what is the benefit of this? Avoids data duplication, ensures all teams works in accurate and updated information will get. So when we use ERP as a tool for the particular retail store, there will be no duplication. When the bill happens, immediately every department will know whatever they wanted to know. Example, inventory will know their stock will be reducing, and finance will know they are getting some amount. When they want to order some of the products again, the finance team can order directly via the amount which they received. So like that, the centralization will be there. Also automation is there. Example, when a stock means here the milk packets drop below a certain level. Example, I put a amount as 30 milk packets. When it drops below 30, SAP automatically generates a purchase order and send it to the supplier, which means the milk packet supplier will get a order immediately. Again they will get some 100 milk packets order without any person's invention. Also here there is no inventory person is required to again check and order. He can simply connect to a particular SAP related functional guy and tell them, like, when the amount is reduced by this much, immediately create a automation technique. It has to order so many milk packets, some more, like again 100 or 50 milk packets to the particular vendor. So that will happen here. Automation means immediately it will create a purchase order, it will go to the supplier, supplier will immediately bring the stock and he will fill it into the inventory area. Also example, payroll system will be there, calculate employee salaries based on attendance. And if you do, if a employee do overtime, all those things will be without manual inputs. So in this particular retail store itself, there are some 50 employees, so we can't put a register for them. They can manipulate if there is a physical register or something. uh, they can manipulate. So I can't, as a owner, I can't sit there and check every retail store. So simply I'll put some swiping of ID cards or some biometric system or something like that. So when an employee comes to the office, he will put their biometric or he will put some ID card swipe, something like that. Immediately, the attendance will be calculated by the payroll system. So SAP will provide some of the products like this. We will discuss in the later sessions. So immediately attendance will be calculated. So once the 20 or 30 days completes, when the payroll system calculates, immediately the data will be displayed. So on so employee number 7 work for so on so days. So employee number 10, he work overtime also. According to that, whatever we committed to them as an organization, their salaries will be calculated and their salaries will be deposited to their accounts directly. So these are the examples of automation. What are the benefits of this? So it saves the time and effort. Even if suppose I want to calculate this employee salary based on physical attendance, I have to put one more employee for that, and he has to be accurate again. He might do some errors, and if he pay more salaries, I'll be lost as a owner. If he pay less salaries, the employee will not accept that. Again, I have to sit and calculate the things. So it saves time, it saves efforts, and it reduces the errors also, and eliminates a manual task like putting a register there. A person has to calculate all those things. These all things will be eliminated. Simply our server will payroll server will do all the calculations according to the inputs. So efficiency. So if we consider production planning, suppose I here in this case, maybe it's not retail store, consider some other manufacturing company who manufacture some of the products. Example, milk product, milk packets manufacturing company. So in a manufacturing company, SAP plans material requirements, which means if I want to dispatch 1 lakh milk packets today, how much milk I need. So on, so type of half liter, 1 liter, or 200 ml milk packets, I have to prepare these many amounts. How much milk I required. So those calculations will be given to the this production planning team. So according to this tool, they will plan, okay, so on, so Saturday and Sunday there will be 1.5 lakh milk packet sales will be there. So according to that, they will procure the milk. So these kind of planning also can be done using a ERP. Reporting, not only SAP, every ERP generates, but as we are discussing SAP, everywhere it will be SAP. SAP generates real-time financial reports. It helps all the managing people to make faster and better decisions. So according to the sales, yesterday sales, last week sales, last year sales, this year we can plan for a particular period, maybe so on, so festival time, so on, so year end, month end time, how can we act for our business. So these kind of decision making kind of things we can easily do by using reporting tool which SAP or any ERP provides. What are the benefits of this? It improves productivity, it enhances decision making, and enables faster service delivery. So these are the basic advantages of ERP. So now every ERP can do this. Out of this, why SAP is better, we'll discuss now. So if you consider a ERP means which contains lot of departments like this. You can simply take a supermarket or retail store. An example, how many departments involved in that? There will be some finance team. You can't see directly, but you can understand, right? Finance will be there, obviously. They will do some financial related decisions, and they will check all the how much amount we are receiving, how much we have to pay to the purchases which we have done, and how much we have to pay to the employees, how much income we get for our retail store, how to spend these for expanding our retail store in future. These all things will be done by finance team. All the sales will be recorded by sales team. So some customer came, we have to sell the goods to the customer. These will be done by sales team. Again, HR team will be there, and also customer service will be there. There are lot of departments like this depending upon the business. So I am giving only these examples because you can see these every day. So as I said, these are the things. Centralization data, I already told. What are the uses of centralized data? Sorry. It avoids duplication records and errors. When we are in centralized data manner, uh, whatever we are going to see will be updated data, and we can take actions accordingly. Automation, when we want to do some regular tasks, we can give simply to the uh, particular team which involved in a back end of SAP side. As a business, I'm telling, back end team in the sense we are basis back end to the business. Like that, we have many modules which they will help to the business to do their tasks. Here in the situation, automation. So a person wants to raise a purchase order or sales purchase order for a particular product. As I said earlier, if the stock is getting reduced, he has to order something. So that kind of tasks we will do automation. So they will get real time reports. Scalability, suppose if the business is growing, that particular ERP won't be sufficient. They have to go for a big. So immediately same ERP we can scalable. We can scale it up. Scalability in the sense we can increase the capabilities of particular ERP to support for a uh, maybe my supermarket is having 200 employees or 100 employees, and it is serving for 4 or 5 stores. Now I'm going to as my business is growing, I'm going to expand it entire city with 100 stores and 10,000 employees. So if the employees are becoming more, the stores are becoming more, the software has to support many server, many locations. So this is called scalability. We can expand our ERP capabilities also to support the 100 stores which the customer is going to increase. Complaints. So whatever the company, whatever the organization we are building, it has to ensure some legal requirements. Example, they have to pay taxes in time, they have to provide their data to the auditors to check whether they are doing any manipulations or the data is accurate. So these kind of complaints issue also will not come to the customer, to the particular product user, a retail supermarket user, something like that. So these all things will be met by using ERP. So out of ERP, there are so many ERPs in the world actually. If you see top ERPs in the world, you can get it from Google. There are a lot actually. So you can see here SAP S4HANA. SAP is one of the top 10 as of now. What is S4HANA? We can discuss it later maybe. So after that, if you see, this is one of the ERP name. This is Workday is one of the ERP. Like that, there are many. Oracle Fusion Cloud ERP is there. Microsoft Dynamics is there. So these are the big ERPs which can support whatever the things I told till now. Out of those, why SAP? First, we'll understand what is SAP. Okay, just a minute. Okay, what is SAP? SAP stands for Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. So SAP has a full form. This is Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. Actually, we'll understand what how SAP is invented, what is the background of SAP. Then we'll understand it slowly. So founded in 1972 in Germany, SAP is basically from Germany by 5 former IBM engineers. So who are working in IBM company, they have decided to build a SAP which can support all business needs, and they have started to research on that, and they have invented this SAP. And one more thing, you should not call it as SAP. If you are a SAP consultant, should not call it as SAP. You should call SAP. So this is the first thing you have to remember. And SAP is a global leader. It used by so many people in the company around as I check in current trend, there are 4 lakh companies worldwide, and SAP offers industry specific solutions. Example, if I want to go for a retail business, SAP is having ready solution. Manufacturing business, ready solution. Healthcare, they have ready solution. If I want to start healthcare in the sense, maybe a pharmaceutical company or a hospital kind of things, anything, whatever the business you go with, if you want to go with, if you go to SAP, they will suggest a solution for you. So for this business, you need to procure this software, and this will be helpful for you, like that. So if we see, SAP offers over 27 industry specific solutions, plus many more developed by SAP partners. If your company which you are going to start might be not in this 27 list, but many more developed by SAP partners. SAP has so many partners in the world. They will provide you solution again. Out of these 27, If your organization is something is different, they can provide a SAP partner, provide a solution for you. S- some examples is, you can see here, aerospace and defense SAP is being used, agribusiness, automotives, banking, there are many, chemicals, consumer products, construction and real estate, defense and security, manufacturing units, license kind of things. All these things already using SAP and they are successfully running their business very smoothly using SAP. So if you see this, this is the latest 2023 trend ERP market share. If you see, out of all these topmost ERPs, SAP occupied more, even though there is other, but these are very small and different kind of ERPs. If you leave these others, these are the topmost ERPs. Out of that, SAP has occupied more market because of it has many industrial solutions. Whatever the business you go, it will provide a solution for you. So these are the companies which we have in the market currently using ERP. If you see Walmart, they have SAP. If you see Exxon Mobiles, which is the top one, it is using S4 HANA. Apple using SAP S4 HANA, and this is the organization which is using Oracle ERP. Out of these many, you can see only Oracle is here, and Amazon using their own ERP, and United Health Group is using Oracle Business Suite. Remaining all almost they are using SAP only. So these are the companies which are example for this one. As I said earlier, if you see these domains, banking or chemical or automotive examples, you can see these. If you see banking in the sense, you can see here, I think there is no bank here, but there are many. If you see Ford Motor, which is automotive, and wholesale, Costco wholesale is there, which is comes under retail. General Motors, which comes under again this uh, uh, this one. What is this? Sorry, automotive. So these kind of businesses are there. And coming to why choose SAP over other ERPs? So I said earlier there are many ERPs, and out of them, one of the ERP is SAP. So if a customer wants to go for a SAP, why they have to choose? First, we should know, right? If as a SAP consultant, we should know why SAP is better than other ERPs. It's a market leader, largest ERP provider globally, worldwide. Industry specific solutions are there for SAP, customizable for different industries. Whatever the industry you want to start, we have a ready solution from SAP side. That is why you can choose SAP over other ERPs. Maybe if you go for some other ERP, they may not have complete industry specific solution. They have for some part of the industry. Again, some other part you have to go for other ERP. Instead of that, if you choose SAP, SAP can give you simply complete solution. So this is one of the benefit to choose SAP. Scalability and flexibility. I said scalability means if I have 50 stores in so and so city, I want to expand it from 50 to 100 or 200. I have to, my software also has to support that huge business. So suitable for both small and large businesses also. Integration capabilities, easily integrate with third party systems. Maybe I have some ERP setup. It has to support some mobile apps. Nowadays, everyone is simply using online shopping kind of things for everywhere. So I have some organization which wants to sell the particular things via stores and via online also. Maybe if I choose X ERP, they can capable you only for offline store kind of thing. They can't provide you services for online store, maybe like mobile apps or some browser based support. But here, if SAP can't support in a particular way, it has some integration capabilities. They will suggest you a third party app which can be integrated with them to complete your business requirement. Maybe SAP supports everything, but still I am giving an example. What is integration means? In my integration case, SAP is supporting to offline store. I want to go with online also now. I want to launch an app which can give a customer to order from their home. Easily, SAP will give you some third party app. Simply, you will install a particular server into your landscape, which will support mobile apps also. So, such kind of integration capabilities are very much there with SAP. And SAP has some innovative technologies. It uses AI, it uses cloud services nowadays to build their servers in cloud, and it uses analytics for future ready solutions. Analytics means all data will be in Excel sheets. Lot of data. If you want to go for last 10 years analysis also, it will give you accurate data to choose and decide future plannings. So as I said, some of the competitors you can see, Oracle ERP is there, which is most knownly to us, Oracle company. So SAP offers better scalability and industry customization than Oracle ERP. And if we consider with Microsoft Dynamics, SAP has deeper functionality for large enterprises compared with Microsoft Dynamics. Just a minute, I'm getting some requests. Let me add them. Okay, they are getting added. Fine. So next to this, how SAP used in enterprises. As I said earlier, if we consider SAP into a particular a small retail store or some other organization, there are some modules like this. Finance will be there, which tracks income, which tracks expenses and financial reports. After checking income, after taking out the expenses, how much benefits we are getting to our organization and how can we spend it in future. There will be some module like sales and distribution. These all are into SAP only. SAP is a huge server. We can't learn all SAP in one go. So SAP divided their particular server or particular technology into different modules. If I consider this box as SAP, so you can't go into all SAP at a time. So SAP simply, what SAP did is SAP customized every department into small pieces and named it as some modules. You may hear outside also, if you say I want to learn SAP, they'll ask you in SAP which module. So because all the departments like finance department will be called as FI module. So like that, these are the modules which are available in SAP. Finance means it will help in these kind of tasks. Sales and distribution, SD, which manages sales orders and billing kind of things. Material management, it manages inventory and it manages procurement. Human capital management, HCM we call, which helps to handle HR tasks like salaries, attendance and hiring people. If a person wants to resign, calculating his dues and paying him, giving him all the requirement things, experience letter, etc kind of things. So all those things in a legal way. And also customer relationship management, CRM, improves customer service and loyalty. So if a customer orders something from their side, if it is getting delayed, so this CRM comes into picture, how to serve him, how to give him better service in terms of getting good reviews from the customer. These kind of all centralized solutions will be taken care by SAP's another product called CRM. And production planning, so it manages manufacturing process, etc. So these all comes into SAP. So again I'm telling, these all are different modules in SAP. Maybe you can get a doubt. I'm going to discuss about SAP Basis and HANA administration, but why all these are coming? SAP Basis and HANA administration. Maybe I'll give you in a simple way. Why we are discussing all this? If we consider this is a SAP business, which will have so many modules, which we discussed till now. Just a minute. Let us say my business has some only four modules here. So These modules, let us say this is finance, this is some HR, some some other something like this. So we are discussing about all modules, but where is basis? So if this particular SAP server, if I consider this entire as SAP and which have these many modules, so if this SAP has to go properly, a basis is a admin. Basis is admin for this particular SAP box, SAP server. Let us consider my laptop is a SAP box, SAP server. So if this laptop has to go smooth way, maybe it should have a proper charger connected, it should have a proper internet connected, the OS should be updated version, and it should have some of the tools like MS Office, Paint, PPT, something kind of things, or Teams, Chrome browser. These all things should be there for me to work on this particular server. Like the same way, if a finance guy wants to work on SAP, SAP should be available to the finance guy. So as a basis, what we have to do is SAP should be available to customers first of all, and developers who develops the particular products. Here I can't say finance guy is developer, but he is a support, finance side support to the customer to provide solutions. SAP is already providing solutions. What solution finance guy will provide again? SAP provides a generic solution. We have to customize that. So as a finance guy, he customizes some finance related processes which a particular this organization is following. Like that, every guy has to support their particular department. So if they want to support, this SAP should be available to the customers first of all, and these modules, these guys. So as a basis admin, we will make sure SAP should be available. Why it won't be available means every day there will be lot of situations to a server. Server might go crash due to overheat or due to huge tasks are running on the server, and the memory of the server is full. The CPU which is being used might be full. So like these, the lot of situations are there. We will discuss in future was what a basis guy will help. So these kind of basic administration you can understand. In future we'll discuss advanced activities also. So these kind of admin tasks will be done by us to make this particular SAP server available to all the users which are using this SAP server. So this particular basis related things will go in deep future. As of now we are discussing why SAP has to choose. After that we'll discuss it later. Already we discussed this thing. So some of the case studies where SAP is successfully implemented, you can consider Coca-Cola is there, which used SAP for supply chain management. So Nestle is there, Walmart is there. Like that, there are lot many. I'm giving few of the examples here. So as a conclusion, we can come to this. ERP is critical for managing modern businesses efficiently. Out of these ERPs, SAP is the top choice in the industry because of its flexibility, scalability, and advanced features. Like SAP can give you a solution for everything for the customer. Maybe if I want to start a retail business, if I want to go with a automobile industry, SAP has a ready solution, end-to-end solution to perform my particular business very smoothly. So that's why SAP is better other than existing ERPs in the market. And adapting SAP helps enterprises to stay competitive, organized, and future ready. So competitive in the sense, organized in the sense, you can understand. It will be in a very clear way, or whatever the particular department they want to run smoothly and future ready. So example, if I choose, I'll give you a simple example. Earlier when we order something in online shopping, maybe Flipkart, Amazon. If I order something 3 to 4 years back, I'm telling it may take 1 week to deliver. But nowadays, some of the areas I'm getting in 1 day also, or some of the areas we are getting it in 2 days also. How this is possible? Even if you observe, the demanding products will be delivered very fastly, non-demanding products may deliver bit slowly. Why? Because suppose the Amazon Great Indian Festival is coming, or Flipkart, some other the sales are coming. What these people are doing, based on this future ready concept, they will study last year data. They will check how many iPhones sold last year, how many TVs to, so and so MI TV sold, or so and so Samsung TV sold last year, how many mobiles sold, so and so brand mobile sold last year in a particular area, maybe particular Hyderabad, particular Mumbai, Pune, nearby. So based on that, before the sale itself, they are dumping the products to their particular warehouses. So how they are doing? By adapting some of the ERPs. So in our case, if they adapt SAP, they will be competitive. So example, I am ordering iPhone from Flipkart, and it will be delivered in 7 days. If I order from Amazon, it will be delivered in 2 days. I'll go with the easiest way, right? I'll get it in next 2 days, so I'll go to Amazon, like that. If you want to be competitive, you should have a ERP, and out of that, SAP is the market leader. So definitely a particular company is giving you good product, and it is a market leader, a customer will choose SAP only. So you can say like this: competitive in the sense, organized means everything will be organized in a good way, where the business runs in smoother way, and also future ready. As I said, now they'll dump their products into their particular warehouses. Once the sale starts, maybe the next day or 2 days, customer will get the products easily. So all these physical things which we are able to see, if you consider everything, when you wake up till you sleep, whatever the products you are using, every product will be used ERP in backend. You may not understand that as you are new to ERP, or some of you already have a knowledge on that. So when we wake up in the morning, we start with doing brush or something like that. When we start brushing, the paste, the brush, these are starting to produce by a company. So if I choose a paste, paste will be produced by a Colgate, Close Up, something like that. This is a company which will produce their product. So if customer is there, obviously they have to produce, they have to sell it. So all these things we again come to the ERP. So this is the basic thing, what is ERP and what is SAP. So if you want to see, maybe this is all basic knowledge, right? So I can't explain you by putting you into server, by explaining you some of the tasks. So this is basic introduction. Still, if you want to see more detailed demo or videos, how I'll explain you, if you want to know, you can go to this YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel. You can understand at least how a technical things will be explained by me. Later, again, you will be having a 1 week demo. So day by day, you'll understand the technical things also. So for today, as I committed, these are the things done which I have said. What is ERP? I hope you understand. What is SAP? I hope you have understand why SAP is used as ERP out of others. So have a check on this YouTube channel if you want to. Maybe few people already knows all these basic. If you want to check how I'll be explaining, you can get it from this YouTube channel. Where is this chart? So you go to YouTube channel and you can see some of the videos which I have posted about some of the topics in SAP and what we are offering along with the course. If you go with this, if you see this, oh sorry. So once you are done with your course, immediately what we are offering. So to practice your course, we are providing 24/7 along with OS level access also. So for other modules like finance, MM, SD, these all SAP level access is enough to a particular guy to practice. But for basis, we deal with servers. We deal with Windows, Linux based servers with different databases like Oracle, Sybase, HANA, such kind of things. So as a basis guy, you should know start stop of SAP on top of Windows, SAP on top of Linux. I'll type it here, maybe. So on top of, okay, I'll type here on top of Windows. Some companies will run their product on top of Linux. Some people will run their product. So as a basis guy, if you want to look for a job, you should know how SAP works on Windows. So how to do my tasks on Windows based machines, how to do my tasks on Linux based machines. And also these are SAP related operating systems. Again, SAP will connect with a database. So how my SAP works on Oracle, how my SAP works on HANA. If you want to know all these, you should have a OS level access to the server to perform some of the tasks on Windows, Linux, Oracle database, HANA database, such kind of things. So these kind of things will be done by our own server, which will be available to you. Maybe not. So OS level access will be there, but if some of the person is practicing something in SAP level, so if you go and stop the service, it won't work. So we will divide you people into batches who can perform OS level activities in a certain period. So these kind of things will be done. So already working people, few of people are there under me. We all together will help you in practice sessions. So expert tutors will help you in practice sessions also. And if you still want to, if you still have so many doubts, if you want to clear your doubts, we will provide you one to one doubt clarifying also. And once the course is almost 50 to 60% done, I'll help you with a resume building. Once your resume is built, he'll help you to put on Naukari, LinkedIn. So so that you'll get some of the calls starting, and you'll try to attend the interviews, and you'll understand what are they are asking. Even we are providing mock interviews before that. And once the interviews are done, you'll understand how much knowledge you have, where in which of the topics you have knowledge, in which of the topics you don't have knowledge. Based on all those things, he'll guide you again in these sessions, in these two kind of sessions, to help you get a job. So if still you feel some of the doubts, or if you want to know how the fee structure etc will be there, you can drop email to us. We'll get back to you with your queries. Still, if any